Hello, I'm Anand and I was in the UG20 batch of Ashoka and also pursued my ASP in the year 2021. And currently I'm pursuing my Masters in Astro and Particle Physics at the University of Tübingen in Germany. And yeah, I enjoy playing badminton a lot. So I've continued that in Germany as well, which I also picked up quite strongly while being at Ashoka. Right after my ASP, I did apply to a few universities there and got offers from them and selected that okay, Tübingen could be the best for me. To be honest, in the first couple of years, I didn't know where I would be going to during my masters or in further studies. But during the time at Ashoka, I had a lot of opportunities to explore different courses, and one of which was cosmology, which I took in my fourth year. And cosmology was kind of a gateway for me to lean into astrophysics more, and I got interested in the subject. And hence, right after my ASP, I applied for a couple of universities in Germany now, and I got an offer from Tübingen, so I went ahead. So Ashoka has been a place for me which has kind of exposed me to a multicultural domain where a lot of people come in from different parts of the country, and there are international students too. And living together in harmony is something like being accepting towards different cultures. That quality has helped me a lot in stabilizing myself socially when I went abroad. Firstly that, and of course academically there were many opportunities to with physics lab, of course, I enjoyed it so much, tinkering around with experiments, the freedom that the professors gave to us, and work with amazing lab partners. So that was quite an experience that I think helped me a lot while moving abroad. As I mentioned before, the structure, academic structure that is at Ashoka allowed me to take into account, into my course list, multiple courses from different disciplines. So I took courses from entrepreneurship, from economics department, from earth sciences, and from physics, of course. At first, I think just purely academic sense, in pure academic sense, it was that the rigor that we followed while doing the courses at Ashoka is really at par with global standards. And the transition from an Indian university to a university abroad, I didn't feel too much of a hassle to adapt to a different study culture, academic culture. So it really was a nice gateway into amalgamating with different workplaces and getting to know other people from different cultures, study with them, do research with them. That for sure. Also spending time socially with people from different cultures, it gives a new outlook about having more welcoming attitude, learn different things from different kind of people and enjoying that process thoroughly. That definitely has had a big impact on me while being socially aware about trying to be more active and get to know different people while living abroad. Of course, there are quite many of them, right?
Share a few with us.
Yeah, with spending time at dhaba, with sitting with friends, especially at the staircase, we used to sip over the tea or coffee, watching the sunset, the Sonipat skies, of course. and those were some moments that you look back to that, okay, this was pretty cool. And besides that, I said, I was involved with the sports teams as well. So I got the opportunity to lead the badminton team for quite some time. So we used to travel around together as a team, win some tournaments, lose together as well. But was really absolute fun and one of the most cherished moments for sure. Academically as well, professors, just having candid conversations with them, having great peers to have conversation with, to learn from them as well. It certainly was quite nice. There are new buildings up there now, yeah, and especially the big library, and it feels quite nice. The ambience is, I would say, much more vibrant than before. During my time, there was a lot of construction going on, so a lot of restrictions on the movement. But now it feels different in the sense that, of course, there are more opportunities with the new stuff that is coming up. Especially I can talk about the astrophysics department that has been set up. So my sister still studies here in the physics department, and we are constantly in touch, and I get to know all the updates about what's happening with the astro department. And the things that I get to know that they are learning already at Ashoka were the ones which I had to begin with at my masters abroad. So knowing that the students are doing quite well already while being at Ashoka, this is a big change. During my time, there was no astronomy or astrophysics department at all. So that's one big change for me. Yeah, of course. I think, to be honest, the students are already in great environment, great tutors, great professors. And one thing I definitely enjoyed doing was taking up courses from different fields as well, because that brings in an added perspective about things that are common between the two segments that wouldn't have naturally come up if you hadn't gotten into it. So that brings a lot of difference into how you look at things. Even simple problems become really interesting when you look at from different angles, talk to different people, have different kind of conversations. For me, entrepreneurship courses was like really eye-opening about how the world works outside sciences as well. And including those qualities while pursuing science, you can also better yourself on the way. And that is something I really enjoyed. Play more. I've always been into sports, and I would always suggest that, yeah, just keep your heart out on the field and enjoy the process thoroughly. Thanks a lot. Nice being back here as well.